All right, shalawam. First off, I want to say all praises to Yahawah, bahasham Yahawashi, bahasham Qudash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of GMS, and to the elect doing the work in sincerity and in truth. Shalawam. This is GMS Precepts. My name is Nazar Khud. And this article here, I got two articles. I'm gonna go into this one first and the next one. This article is from the dailystar.com. It's a website out there in UK. And look, it says Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, and Jeff Bezos' fortunes grew by 600 billion euros during the pandemic. I'm not sure exactly how much that is in dollars. I believe it's more in dollars because I believe the euro is worth more. Okay, so um, or the amount is more in dollars. Okay, um, during the pandemic, right? Because you had a lot of people that benefited off or is benefiting off this so-called pandemic. It says as millions battle poverty and turn to food banks, right? Yeah, because and then the food banks are running low on food. All right, you got the middle class totally getting wiped out, which is part of their plan. Okay, to totally wipe out the middle class and just have two classes, rich and poor. All right, as millions battle poverty, and it's gonna get worse. You're gonna have a lot of people, a lot more people losing their houses, losing their apartments, getting evicted, having to live in tent cities or live in their car. There are a few videos out there of people they have to, they have been or will be sleeping and living in their car and their vehicles. All right, poverty is just going to grow, and the eviction is just going to get worse and worse, right? As millions battle poverty and turn to food bank, and mind you, that's all part of their plan. All right, um, as millions battle poverty and turn to food banks for their next meal, a group of American financial elites have seen their personal fortunes skyrocket to unimaginable new heights. I believe where the devil went. I believe Elon Musk. See, my brother, he did a video on people benefiting from this pandemic. I believe so. There's 30 brand new billionaires this year 2020. 20, no, no, over 30. I believe it's like 32, 35 around there, between there. 30, let's just say over 30 brand new billionaires. I believe the owner of Moderna, um, the CEO of Moderna, who's working on a new vaccine. Um, his net wealth, I believe it might be a female, or that person who owns Moderna, their net wealth reached the billions. Elon Musk, I believe, beginning of this year, his net worth was 20 billion, and it skyrocketed to, I believe, the 90s, like around 90, 92, 94, 96 billion. It could have went more. It could have rose even higher than that. Um, Jeff Bezos, he's now the richest billionaire, the top billionaire. Mark Zuckerberg, all these billionaires, man, the ones that were billionaires already, they increased their wealth, and you had 30 over 30 brand new billionaires, man. Okay, so you have a lot of people benefiting from this uh so-called pandemic, right? While meanwhile, you have a lot of people that are struggling. You have a lot of people that thousands and millions of people lose their houses, lose their jobs. Um, and that's all part of the plan. They want to totally get rid of the middle class. I got this article. Look at this crazy damn, devil. This is an article going into his plan. Yeah, the president, Sleepy Joe, they call him, who you people wanted, cried for. It says Joe Biden will destroy middle class with global catch and release. That's his so-called tax reform or whatever, or a way he's gonna fix the economy. Joe Biden's asylum and open border policies will destroy American middle class by releasing millions of foreign migrants into the United States. Steve Miller told reporters October 28th. So it's not only him; they're gonna do this by other ways. Hell, they started destroying the middle class by the shutdown. They shut all these businesses down, all these restaurants down. Malls are pretty much non-existent. I think this is the most action or revenue malls have seen in months. Um, Only because it's the holidays. So this whole the pandemic. So like I said, they're gonna do it by many ways. And he's got a plan, which is all from the plan from the top to destroy the middle class. That's their goal. The goal is to destroy the middle class. All right. Um, and obtain as much wealth as they can, which these billionaires are doing. So that's one article. Also, let me bring this out, and they know. Let me bring this out as well. I want to bring this out in Proverbs. I believe it's Proverbs 22. Yeah, it says right here, Proverbs 22, the rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. Okay, they got a book out there, 40. I believe it's in 48 Laws of Power, or it's in one of those type of books. It says, "If you owe me, I own you." That's like a saying, or it might not, 48 or whatever. That's like a saying out there. If you owe me, I own you. Meaning, if you owe me money, I own you now. Okay. The rich ruleth over the poor, and the borrower is servant to the lender. Okay? So if you got to go to Esau or go to these banks to borrow money, guess what? They own you now. Okay? So that's the mindset these billionaires have. All right? If the rich ruleth over the poor, the borrower is servant to the lender. That's why Meyer M. Bauer, way back when, he said, I care not who makes the rules, just give me control of the money, or I just want control of the money. All right, and that's been their motto ever since, because they know with money you can control people. Right, so that's one article I wanted to get into. The next one is this. I just saw this. Vaccine passports are big tech's latest dystopian nightmare. Is this the article? Surveillance vendors are quick to insist on expensive high-tech solutions that aren't always compatible with privacy or freedom, and offend and often don't solve the problems we're facing, right? COVID-19 passports. This is going to be a thing. 2021. You might need it to travel in 2021. I believe the last video I said they wanted to work on a digital passport. That's their plan. They want to make a digital, which is what? That, see? And what have, starting with our apostles of GMS on down, what have we been saying? What have we been echoing? We've been echoing that mark of the beast. The mark of the beast in Revelation is the is that RFID chip, man. And one way they're gonna monitor people to make sure they have the vaccine or not, they're gonna have to administer a digital marker. Let's see what. Is this devil saying something?
WBC News. To Beacon Hill now, where Massachusetts House Speaker Robert DeLeo.
Yeah, I don't wanna. I'll just leave this article in the description. Algorithm might pick it up and flag me, like they like doing to brothers. But I'll leave these two articles in the description box. Lord willing, you brothers were edified. Until the next show, shalawam.